Born on July 24, 1969, Jennifer Lynn Lopez was raised in the Castle Hill neighborhood of the Bronx. West Side Story made a particular impression on the young Lopez, giving her the dream of becoming an entertainer. At the age of 5, she began taking dance lessons at Ballet Hispanico on the Upper West Side. As a teenager, she learned flamenco, jazz and ballet at the Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. After graduating high school, Lopez had a part-time secretarial job at a law firm and studied business at New York's Branch College for 1 semester. When she was 18, Lopez enrolled as a full-time student at Manhattan's Phil Black Dance Studio, where she had already been taking night classes in jazz and tap dance. Her parents were so unhappy with her decision that her mother asked her to move out and didn't speak to her for 8 months. Lopez moved out and relocated to Manhattan, where she slept in the dance studio for a few months. In 1989, she landed her first professional job when she spent 5 months touring Europe with the musical revue show Golden Musicals of Broadway. A year later, she danced alongside MC Hammer in an episode of Yo! MTV Raps and traveled around Japan for months as a chorus member of Synchronicity. When she returned to the United States, she was hired as a backup dancer for New Kids on the Block's performance of Games at the 1991 American Music Awards. Lopez's most high-profile job as a professional dancer was as a fly girl on the sketch comedy television series In Living Color, which starred comedians like Jamie Foxx and Jim Carrey. After appearing as a fly girl in seasons 3 and 4 of the show, Lopez left to work as a backup dancer for Janet Jackson and appeared in the music video for That's the Way Love Goes. She was scheduled to tour with Jackson on her Janet World Tour in late 1993, but opted to pursue an acting career instead. Jennifer's first professional acting job was a small recurring role on the television show South Central in 1994. In the following years, she appeared in My Family, Money Train, Jack, and Blood and Wine. Her debut single, If You Had My Love, was released in May 1999, as she worked on her first album, On the Six. Waiting for Tonight, the third single from the album, is widely considered to be her best song. By the end of 1999, Lopez successfully converted herself from a film star to a pop icon. Her second album was named J-Lo, something her fans would often call her, and was released on January 23, 2001, debuting at number 1 on the US Billboard 200. During the same week, her romantic comedy film The Wedding Planner, in which she starred opposite Matthew McConaughey, opened atop the box office. This made her the first woman to have a number 1 film and album simultaneously in the United States. J-Lo became the best-selling album of her career, having sold 3.8 million copies in the United States and moved over 12 million units worldwide. In April 2001, Lopez launched J-Lo by Jennifer Lopez, her own clothing and accessory company. She began this venture because she felt that voluptuous women were almost ignored by the fashion industry, and therefore, her company would specialize in clothing for women of all shapes. Lopez's third studio album, This Is Me Then, was released on November 25, 2002. It was dedicated to actor Ben Affleck, her fiancé at the time. The album itself performed strongly, selling 2.6 million copies in the US. Its second single, All I Have, peaked at number 1 in the States. Her fourth studio album, Rebirth, was released in February 2005. It garnered much less attention even though it produced the single Get Right, which peaked at number 1 in the United Kingdom. In 2009, Lopez and her husband Mark Anthony were considered for a role on The X Factor for their appeal to Latin and international markets. It was officially announced in September that Lopez would be joining the 10th season of American Idol. She returned to making music with the comeback single On the Floor, which was released in February 2011. The song topped the charts across the globe, becoming one of the most successful singles of the year. It also became her highest charting single commercially as a lead artist, as well as her most successful airplay hit on contemporary hit radio since Jenny from the Block. In September, she launched the Jennifer Lopez Collection, a clothing and accessories line for Kohl's with Tommy Hilfiger. Later that same month, the Italian automobile manufacturer Fiat enlisted Lopez to promote their products, including the 2012 Fiat 500 Cabrio. In January 2012, Lopez returned as a judge on the 11th season of American Idol, earning a reported $20 million. Following that, she launched the Dance Again World Tour, her first headlining concert tour on June 14, 2012, which grossed over $1 million per show. In June 2013, she performed at the birthday of Turkmenistan President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov. That same year, Jennifer Lopez returned as a judge on American Idol for the 13th season for a reported salary of $17.5 million and was ranked as the 5th highest-paid woman in music for 2013, with earnings of $45 million. After the conclusion of her Dance Again World Tour, she released an album inspired by her travels titled AKA. It came out June 2014 and featured the single Booty featuring rapper Iggy Azalea. Booty debuted inside the top 20 of the United States, making it her second highest debut on the Billboard's Hot 100 after On the Floor. In 2014, Lopez was ranked the 6th highest paid woman in music for the year, earning $37 million, and she released her first book, True Love, which became a New York Times bestseller. She has also designed a capsule collection of shoes and jewelry in collaboration with Giuseppe Zanotti. Giuseppe for Jennifer Lopez launched in January 2017. In July the previous year, she announced a new dance competition series entitled World of Dance, for which she serves as an executive producer and judge. Created in partnership with World of Dance, the series was greenlit by NBC with a straight-to-series order for 10 episodes. It premiered on May 30th, 2017. Garnering 9.7 million viewers, it became the most watched premiere for a summer alternative series in 9 years. According to Forbes, she was the 11th highest paid female celebrity between June 2016 and June 2017, with earnings of $38 million. In April 2018, Lopez launched her limited edition makeup collection in collaboration with Inglot Cosmetics. That month, she was named one of Time's 100 most influential people in the world and released a new Spanish single, El Anillo. In May, she released a bilingual single titled Dinero, featuring DJ Khaled and Cardi B. With earnings of $47 million between June 2017 and June 2018, Forbes listed her as the 6th highest paid woman in music. In February 2019, Lopez announced that she will be embarking on her first concert tour in nearly 7 years to celebrate her upcoming 50th birthday. Titled It's My Party, the international tour ran from June to August, grossing an estimated $54.7 million from 38 shows. In her personal life, Lopez has had a few notable romances. She was in a nearly decade-long relationship with David Cruz, her high school boyfriend, until the mid-1990s. Afterwards, she married Cuban waiter Ojani Noah, the union lasting from February 1997 to January 1998. She was in an on-off relationship with record producer and rapper Sean Combs, then known as Puff Daddy, from 1999 to early 2001. On the night of December 27, 1999, Lopez and Combs were arrested and charged with criminal possession of a weapon and possession of stolen property after leaving the scene of a shooting at a Times Square nightclub. Charges against her were dropped within an hour, while Combs was acquitted of all charges at trial in early 2001. The pair broke up after the incident. Her next marriage was with Chris Judd, a former backup dancer of hers, and lasted from September 2001 to June 2002. After divorcing Judd, she was in a relationship with actor and filmmaker Ben Affleck from mid-2002 to early 2004, having met on the set of Giggly in late 2001. Their relationship was extensively publicized, and the tabloids referred to the couple as Bennifer. This type of tabloid branding is said to have originated thanks to their relationship. They became engaged in November 2002, but their wedding was postponed with 4 days' notice because of excessive media attention. They ended their engagement in January 2004. Years later, Lopez said Affleck's discomfort with the media scrutiny was one reason for their split and described it as her first real heartbreak. Their story, however, has a happy ending because in April 2021, the pair were reported to be dating again, with Lopez publicly confirming their rekindled relationship on her 52nd birthday. In 2013, she was presented with the prestigious landmark 2,500th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for her musical contributions, and as of 2017, she has sold more than 70 million records worldwide. Her current net worth is estimated at $400 million.